Jurassic Blocky, the pillar of dinosaur games on Roblox, is currently facing a massive audience backlash where the community is complaining about the game's replayability and much more, which is really understandable in my opinion. The last update of Jurassic Blocky, the big and the bad, had a very mixed reaction by the community, where most of the players liked it and it was visible in the massive player count increase. With this update, JB had 21k active players, which was honestly impressive. But even after that, some players had mixed reaction and also player count was decreased massively. Now the situation has gone worse. Even the content creators are demanding for better gameplay. So in return, Jurassic Blocky has announced a pool of features that will come in future to make the game more playable. And it's really good to see that they are actually trying to solve the issue. So hey guys, it's me Kerry Battlefield and welcome to another video of Jurassic Blocky. And I'm here to review the list of features that Jurassic Blocky is going to work on. So let's start it without wasting any time. First of all comes quests and achievements, which is quite basic for any game to have. I will be honest, this should have been already there in the game because it's a bare minimum thing to regulate a game. You can see games like Creatures of Sonaria having quests and achievements, which really regulates a cycle of turning on the game to complete them. So according to me, it's a necessity and should be worked on right now. And even if you see the audience poll, they're asking for it as well. If you're wondering how these quests and achievements could work in game, you could take the example of JB itself. Remember the time when we used to find 3 scorpion fishes in game to unlock Scorpius Rex? Yes, so we need such small tasks for quest, which shouldn't be big but easy to do. While achievements could work in many ways, getting 1,000 kills with a raptor is not an easy task to do. So a person who has done it should be given a priority rather than a person who doesn't even use a raptor. That will also encourage people to use different tiers of dinos rather than just tier 2 or tier 3, which is the reason of gameplay being boring. Next up in the list is leaderboards, which is really a good idea because some people have millions of Dinocoins and 10,000s of kills with a specific dino. And I think they should be respected more than an average player because this is something which makes a game respect their own audience and a way to show how dedicated a player is for the game. After this, we have anti-teaming, which is much needed and JB should really fix it anyways. And I hope it's a priority for them as well. But I really don't have anything more to say on this matter because I have explained it already on one of my videos. Now it comes to a new feature which is being announced by the devs, which is Mastery System. For me, it's a really unique feature which can be great addition if it's done well. So in my understanding, you have to do certain tasks with a specific dino and gain XP with it. And JB will add a mastery tree which will let player allowed to unlock some rewards in that tree. And with this, you have to play with all the dinosaurs and focus on them to unlock such rewards because this mastery system will be for every dino in the game. So I believe this is very encouraging for the players to play the game more, which is really good. But I hope it won't be much complex because at the end of the day, the community is mostly kids. So I hope JB keeps it subtle. After this, we got more ways to spend the Dinocoins, which is understandable because everyone in this community have a load of Dinocoins which they don't even know what to spend on. So that's really needed right now. It could be either for high price skins or increased price of dinos, or maybe game passes or anything. Next up, we have more frequent updates, which is a no-no for me. I don't know why the audience wants this to happen, because if JB focuses on quantity over quality, there will be constant bugs and glitches, and even low quality models. So hope JB doesn't try to do this because it's really not even needed. JB's current situation is not about getting less players. It's about retention. JB can average 15k easily if they work on gameplay and such features. Because either ways, the game gets about 20k active players in an update. So next in the list is Combat Revamp, which will have abilities and stances for each playstyle and dino. Also, heavies will have longer cooldown so that we use abilities more often. Now I think this feature is more focused on gameplay, which is currently needed right now, as the current gameplay is just side boxing and left clicks. And also Combat Revamp was in talks since last year. So yeah, now is the best time to focus on it. Alright, so the last one in this list is game modes. Now this is really good feature if done well, because it will be more fair to fight someone alone where nobody can team on you or even third party you. Some of the game modes that JB announced are survival, 1v1 and team PvP. I will be honest in this, 1v1 and team PvP is much needed. Maybe if JB gets creative, they can add a herbivorous versus carnivorous PvP mode, where you can choose the sides and score within a time limit, which is something like a team deathmatch. But a survival mode is going to divide the community by far, because survival is not the style of Jurassic Blocky. However, survival mode is a great addition, but it's more of a game-based mode, like Prior Extinction is based on survival mode. That's why it is really good in that. But if JB adds it as a game mode, it should not be a prior mode of the game, because JB doesn't even have that much of a massive map and their game is not even optimized for such big map. So if they even do it, that will create many bugs and glitches. And if they add a small map in a survival mode, there will be heavy teaming and a lot of complaining. But they should still work on this game mode to attract more survival game players. And to be honest, I will play it as well, because it will be genuinely something new. But I hope they will do this accordingly. Anyways guys, that's all. I really hope I explained it well. Do comment down what you think about these new features, because JB really wants to hear the community right now. But right now I will have to take a leave and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.